Papasquatjon. We've got a track we're going to do from 1984. So, one thing I want to point out first is when we do these tracks, I'm working off a list of the hip hop singles from whatever year it is off of rateyourmusic.com. Uh, this is, we have left 1984. There were a few tracks left in 1984, and none of them looked particularly interesting. There was like the bottom of the list, like number 67, 68, 69, 70, something like that, like really, really low in the list. And they didn't look very exciting. So I moved on to 1985. So we have left 1984, a year I actually really liked. It was my first year of high school, actually, so I don't know why I liked it. This is Hip Hop and Rap Singles 1985, a list by somebody named Diction, Diction. And the first track on here I have already done. It is LL Cool J's Rock the Bells. So if you want to check that out, like I said, I have previously listened to that track. It should be the first one on this list for 1985. Fantastic song. I love LL Cool J. And instead, because I've already done that, we are going to listen to something I have never heard of. I may have heard this song, but I don't know. Marl. I can't say that. Marl featuring MC Shan with the Marl scratch. Here's the lyrics on Genius, which is cool. And then here is the Discogs page. Marl featuring MC Shan, or the way it's written here, McShan, which is weird. Came out in 85. It is March 8th. So, hey, we just passed March 8th. Hip-hop is the genre. Hip-hop and electro are the style. I like myself some electro music. And there's not a whole heck of a lot more information here. So let's check this out. We're going to move this over. We're going to go to the video. And do they have information? They do have information about Marl. Let's check this out. Marl, born Marlon Williams on September 30th, 1962. So he is 62. He's 7 years older than me. In New York City, is a DJ and producer who grew up in the Queensbridge projects. He is known as the production leader of the Juice Crew, a rap collective consisting of Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Roxanne Shante, Craig G, Masta Ace, and MC Shan. He is known for being the architect behind the 1988 posse cut The Symphony, featuring Masta Ace, Craig G, Cool G Rap, and Kane. Marley also worked on Eric B. and Rakim's classic 1987 debut album Paid in Full. I remember that because the people who lived across the hall from me in the dorm my freshman year were crazy into that album. Absolutely loved it. That was my exposure to Eric B. and Rakim. Let's see, and LL Cool J's acclaimed 1990 album Mama Said Knock You Out. Wow, that's amazing. Among other projects with TLC, Tragedy, Gaddafi, Heavy D, MC Light, BBD, Capone Noriega, and Nas. Nas? I think it's Nas. Marley even produced the collaborative album Hip Hop Lives in 2007 with one-time Nemesis KRS-One. Marley was also a DJ on the WBLS show Rap Attack with Mr. Magic, which got them a shout-out from the Notorious B.I.G. on his 1994 single Juicy. So this guy, he got the goods, is I think what this tells you. That's awesome to be able to read like a really, actually pretty well-written but concise, good write-up of who this guy is. It's awesome. It's awesome. That's like 50 years of rap history right there. It's fantastic. 40 years. Let's check this out. Track 5 on an album called Street Sounds Electro 8. That must be a collection that came out. And again, Marl Scratch from Marl and MC Shan. Let's check this out. 4 minutes, 31 seconds. Before we do, Cash App, PayPal, Patreon is over here. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Let's go. Very 80s. It's so slow. It's so slow. And I know it wasn't slow at the time, but man, it just sounds slow.
All of his beats and my rhymes attached. From the new creation called the Marley Scratch. We're always steered at a positive course. His beats, my combined made force. I say it's like a force cause the force is strong.
This cadence and this style of lyric and the beat, this is what is like cemented in my mind as to what rap is. So when I talk about something like, people wouldn't think of this as being rap music, this is the stuff that I am really talking about. This is what, for so many people, especially my age, this is what rap music is supposed to sound like, or this is what it should sound like, what it sounded like back in the day. And so this is what we think of, unless we have continued to like educate ourselves on music and how it's changed over the years and how vastly different it is from this. But this is just an absolutely perfect example. And even that little bit of like echoiness on his voice, the whole vibe of it is just, this is rap music.
And if you think we're weak, I'd say you're wrong. All your other DJs are a bunch of jerks. Marley, give them an example how a DJ works. Since you just heard how a DJ sounds, the name Marley Marl, I will break it down. The M is for...
And I love this song too, because they're basically saying, like, in case you don't know what a DJ does, here's what a DJ does. It's crazy. Like, you wouldn't see that sort of thing these days. Like, everybody knows what a DJ does, and they don't do this anymore, not very often.
Master of scratching, if the needle wants to slip, it's the needle he'll catch. The A is a letter that you set apart. I wouldn't call his beats music, I would call it art. The R just stand for the way he rock, which is 24/7 around the clock. The L is for lyrics that I write, when put to his music sounds out of sight. The E is for every beat he make, which sucker DJs persist to take. Don't play with the Y, cause it isn't a game. You ask why did he put the other DJs to shame. After this, there shouldn't be a story to tell. At the end of that, it's M-A-R-L. This paragraph here has come to an end. Marley, can we hear your funky fresh scratching again? Marley, 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 I never got caught in the game of tag. My name is MC Shan, no need to brag. MC brag about the self all through their rhyme. You can see I got quality, will waste my time. If I did not mean it, I wouldn't have said it. I'm gonna give the man behind the wheel some credit. I'm not trying to say that he can't be beat, but Marley Marl can stand on his own 2 feet. Since the DJ like him is so in demand, Marley, won't you get on and show him where you stand? Not like the rest. Not like the rest. He can't go on, but I won't insist. How many fortunate MCs have a DJ like this? Every time I grab the mic, I always have a plan. He's DJ Marley Marl and I am MC Shan. Combined with fresh, this you must admit. Don't wanna ever hear you say we ain't worth jack. To be a DJ or an MC, well, it isn't no thing. If you ever wanna learn, then just give us a ring. Like I just said, it wasn't no thing. You either have to be an ace, a jack, a queen, or a king. When you're one of these, that means you're the best. And the people of today won't settle for less. We could be a jack or king, we can play the place, but we'd rather be a DJ and an MC ace.
So I think this is also reminding me of an LL Cool J track from around the same time period. It must have been in 1984. Not Rock the Bells. What was another one that came out? But this sort of that drum beat is very recognizable to me. This is so much what I think of when I talk about, like, what I think of as rap music, and it's crazy. I mean, this is just, and I don't think I've ever heard this before. So this is not a song that I'd ever even heard before. So for it to really hit that, it's like hit that in my memory. It's a pretty, what I would call stereotypical sounding song for what I think of as rap music. It's kind of cool to hear.
Get the people dancing. If you ever want a battle, be at your best, because a man like Marley just does not fess. In that battle, you must give your all, but just be prepared to take your fall, because a lot of DJs already already tried. There ain't been one yet that's qualified. To think you can beat them, you must be nuts. Just listen real close to it, scratching cuts. Cuts. Cut, cut, the man Marl can bring you to tears. He's not a new jack, he been down for years. On the two turntables, I would say he's nice. Every cut he makes is so precise. When I say precise inside my rhyme, to put it to you straight, that means right on time. Every jam he throws, he always rock. Don't refer to him as the neighborhood jock. To all your DJs who are always fessing, from this man you can learn a lesson. You heard Dimple D when she took her stand, she said,
Marley, Marl, it's one, 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 it's one hell of a man.
gotta get it off my chest to put my mind at ease. Since when you heard a DJ make cuts like these?
There's a cool thing I want to read at the end here. So there's an annotation here that says in the 80s it was common for an MC to spend a song glorifying their DJ. I absolutely remember that. After all, the DJ couldn't say it themselves. For more famous examples, see Run DMC's track Jam Master Jay from their debut album. Bands would absolutely do that. Up into the late 80s even. I think I remember a song from Salt and Pepper where they were talking about Spinderella, right? Rap, East Coast rap, and hip hop. This is labeled as what a absolutely perfect example of rap from this time period, and scratching and the DJ, and like this was really kind of a lot of fun. This is fun to listen to for me. Oof, talk about nostalgia for a song I've never heard before. At least I'm getting nostalgia from it. Very cool stuff. Like I said, if you could, please like, subscribe, and share. If you want to have me react to something, it doesn't have to be from 1984. It could be from any time. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon's down below. I say this in these videos too. This is actually the music that I started this channel to do, was to go back and educate myself on the music that I missed, and this would have been a perfect example of that. I lived in a small town in Wisconsin, kind of by Racine, Kenosha, between Milwaukee and Chicago, and we didn't get a lot of hip-hop and rap, and only the stuff that really broke through or was like a fad kind of goofy thing, like Fresh Prince, Parents of the World Just Don't Understand, like that sort of thing, we would get that, and that was because I worked on the high school radio station. But all this stuff, I never heard this before. So I started doing this, and then people started sending me more modern stuff, and that's turned into what I do pretty much all the time now. But I still like to do at least one of these tracks a week from the 80s, and I'll keep going up. So we just started 1985. Stick with me, and I'll do more. Pop Squat. Check it out. Have yourself a good day, my friends. Bye-bye.